What's up, my fellow Leos? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. Guys, I just want to let you know it is a true honor being here, helping you guys on your journey. My prayer is that these readings fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you that you guys do have the strength and the power in your life to take back that power that you've given away to other people. Listen to your discernment, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice, and make those decisions that best suit you. It is about you. It's not about them. It's always about you. Okay? So this is my prayer. And just know, guys, it's a true honor being here, giving you guys these messages. And I'm truly honored and pleased to be spending this time with you. If you guys would like to support the channel, I'm not currently doing private readings. However, that could change at any moment. And if it does, it will be in the description box down below. But if you do want to support the channel, check out the description box down below because that is all linked down there. Alright, so let's get into it. Today we're just doing messages from Source, whatever it is that Source wants to tell you guys. Oh, and I totally forgot. I did this on all the other ones. Funny. So I don't have the other cards out today because I did get a new Oracle deck. I don't know if you guys know this, but I seriously have a problem. I'm obsessed with Oracle decks. I just love them. I love that they clarify so much. But anyways, getting off topic. So my grandpa got me these. Super nice, super sweet gift. We've got Leo here with self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. So I've got your energy out. That's why this card is sitting over here. Okay, and look, with your little brave heart in the center. Oh, my Leo and their brave hearts. I love you guys so much. So let's get into it, Leo. Let's see what's up for you. Source, what messages do we have for Leo? How can we help them out on their journey? What do they need to know in this now moment? What messages do you have for Leo? It's interesting off the bat. I got that you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be, but it was something that did come up right off the bat. And there's definitely a feeling of wanting things to work out, but not sure if they're going to work out. And so there's a sense of trying to rush things in the situation. But let's see, what messages do you have for Leo, Source? How can we help out Leo in this time? What do they need to know for the next few weeks here? Yeah, there's a sense of turning your own wheel of fortune for the good, for letting go of those old habits that aren't serving you anymore. I feel like you're trying to do that with whoever this person is that you want to bring into your life or that has invited themselves into your life. Sorry. My nose is going haywire right now. Okay. Woo! Alright. And it's because you've had to heal. You had to do a lot of healing. You had to do a lot of changing things around. And I think you had to overcome some really weird situations from your past. So let's see what's coming out for you, Leo. What messages do we have for Leo? Wow, that's coming out right away. Thank you, Source. So we've got the Hermit on the table. Flipped over right there, guys. Thank you, Source. Let's get these out. So yeah, see, what did I say? You're looking into your past, and then we've got Source coming out like a beast, clarifying. Yeah, because you feel like you've been in a situation where, not that you didn't receive justice, I feel like you realized that people were mirroring you, and I think that maybe there was a period of time where you're being a little bit, whoa, okay, thank you. Thank you, Source, thank you. Being a little bit too judgmental towards others, right? And then it kind of, that's what pushed you into your spiritual journey, right? That's what pushed you into finding out your spirituality, letting go of the control that's going on around you. I'm going to try and move these over. I'm going to cover up your energy over here. Pull it out. I did mean that in an innocent way, guys. That sounded kind of raunchy. Look, your energy showing up in the reverse. Yeah, you felt like completely under control by maybe a Libra, a Sagittarius, or another Leo, a Cancer, or Virgo. Did I say you guys were dealing with a Taurus? Yeah, so see, look, you were dealing with too much. Like, you had so many twists and turns in this connection, and finally, it's like you had to realize what it was that was going on. You, like, had to deal with it. You had to let it go. You had to And maybe it wasn't you that let it go. Maybe it was something that was brought up within the connection, but it forced you to really start looking into your own life. It's interesting because I have the Leo card here, and you start with the Hermit card, and it's like the Hermit is lighting up the path of the Leo. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like you're tired of being in situations that aren't serving you. You're tired of being in places that aren't making you feel happy. And you're feeling depressed, and like you got to take control over things, or like you got to try and control other people. And I think what has happened along this way is that that's where this justice in reverse is being a bigot, right? Like, so I'm not saying you're a bigot. Wow, this is a whole stack of cards, Source. Well, it is 4. I guess we'll take them. Look at that. We have the 8 of Wands coming out twice. I'm going to put this over here. Okay. We have the Popess in the reverse. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. And we have Judgment in the upright. And what do we have here in the... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So there's definitely an interesting energy coming through here. Look at this. Definite Libra energy on the table. Does not have to be, but we've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse over here. I feel like you were cold with somebody. With this Queen of Swords here, it's like there's this energy of you being cold and adverse to taking a risk with somebody because of your past situations. You feel like people have approached you like this before. So this could have been with a job. This could have been love. There's really no indicator as to what this is for here, other than this 2 of coins here. There's no cups out on the table. So this could have just been a start for something, right? But there's this energy of you being cold towards them because in the past you've had people approach you in such a way that's like, oh no, it's going to work out this way. We're going to do this. And they lied about it. And it's like all the things that they said they wouldn't do, they did. And so it's like for you, you felt like you weren't listening to your intuition. And this kind of put you in a place of wanting to not change who you were. I think maybe you've done a lot of inner work. And Leo, you've done a lot of truth finding and soul seeking, and it's like you were in that energy when this person came in and offered you whatever it was that they offered you, but they took advantage of you, and now you feel like you can't trust your own intuition. And you're also concerned with how you appear to the outside world, because I feel like maybe you promised this person something. I keep hearing a promise. Like that's the thing that comes through. There's a promise, a promise, a promise. And so you didn't want to change. You didn't want to change, but you kept seeking in. And the thing is that suddenly you had spiritual enlightenment come through. Like this is like overcoming those obstacles. Like it could be seen as a victory, but really this is about you just overcoming something that was really disrupting you, and that's keeping you from your intuition, right? And you're ruled by the Ajna chakra, so you guys are ruled by the third eye. It's like when you're not listening to your third eye, it's kind of like things kind of get real crazy in your lives. Like it's crazy. I've seen some Leos just really get bowled over by life because they're not listening. But you realize when you had this, you realized that you were the one that thwarted your own efforts. Like it was like you were so afraid of securing the future. You were so afraid of securing what was next. You were so afraid of securing this now moment that you jumped into something almost, I heard ruthlessly. I don't know why it said ruthlessly, but you jumped in without realizing or thinking about what the consequences could be. Okay, like, and then what happens? Okay, so you have anxiety coming out here because the 8 of Wands came out in the reverse, clarifying the 8 of Wands. Like I said, it wanted to be by itself. This has happened in every reading so far that I've done today, guys. Just absolutely insane. But so it's like you tried to control the situation, and it's through your control that you realize I was being anxious, and I don't see what has happened here. Like it's like I heard X marks the spot, but it's like you totally missed the X. Like you missed the mark completely. And so it made you feel like you weren't heard. It made you feel depressed. It made you feel upset, sad, anxious, angry. Like this anxiety is just carried over. And so now you start with the Hermit, you end with Judgment. It's like you realize, damn, I really went through this shit because I didn't think before I leaped, like before I jumped, right? Like I didn't think before I jumped into it. I didn't listen to what my heart was telling me. I didn't listen to what my intuition was telling me. I didn't listen to what Source was trying to tell me. So now I have to be cold towards somebody, but I want to overcome the negativity, and I want to manifest something with them. Like I want to manifest something with somebody who cares, or somebody who's going to be there for me. Again, this is all kinds of situations. This could just be taking action on something. This could be maybe a friendship based on the mentality side of things. This could be love, but your cups are covered. This could be a business opportunity. And it's like, I feel like maybe in the past you've had people take money from you. And they said that they had something to offer, but instead they took you for what you were worth. And that left you feeling like insecure about yourself. It left you feeling insecure about this journey. It left you feeling upset about what was going on. It left you feeling upset about who you were dealing with. And it's interesting because this is that, like, what's highlighted here is the Chariot energy. It's like you're coming up out of it, but you have to realize what it stems from first. And that's why Judgment is here clarifying your energy, the sun in reverse, right? So I heard, don't be afraid to let someone in just because you become a hermit. Like, being in solitude always is a way for you to actually lead the spiritual journey, right? Because what it does is it makes you distrust people, and it makes you only trust what you see with source. And whereas, yes, we're a spirit here having a human experience, if you just cut out being human altogether, it defeats the purpose of being alive. Like, you're here to bring something beautiful to the world, Leo. You're here to bring some gift to the world. And if you're cutting yourself off, then what are you bringing to the world? Like, okay, I guess those want to come out. Right? Yeah, it's like they're telling you to find balance. And when you find your balance within your own energy, you're going to find freedom. I heard that song, freedom, 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 I've been looking for my freedom is you. Right? And so, like, Source is like, I feel like that's from Source. It's like Source is saying, my freedom is through your freedom. Okay, like, I feel like that's why that just came through right now. But they're just trying to tell you that it's about balancing out your energy. You're going to have abundance. You're set for abundance. That's not the problem here. The problem is the mindset that's behind this. You really think you need to close yourself off to any new experience, even though you want to overcome negativity. You're not dealing with the inner dialogue that you're having right now about yourself. Like, oh man, I really screwed that one up. Like, oh, I didn't listen to my intuition on that one. Like, I really didn't see what was going on. And the thing is that this person or whoever this situation, right? This could be a job, whatever it is. This is a circumstance. This could be family. It could be anything, but they only showed you 10% of who they really were, right? This is a person who wears a mask, and in wearing this mask, they made sure that they covered themselves up completely so that you didn't know who they were, and that's what they wanted. They wanted to fool you. That's why I feel like you have this justice in reverse. This person was a bigot because they said they wouldn't do something, but then they did it, and you found them doing it all the time, and you're just like, look, like, I know what you're doing, but, like, that's where your clarity came from. Yeah, here we go. We have 5 coming out again. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And I feel like you close yourself off to even offering your heart, your love to anybody. And so Source is just saying, like, if you have to start small, like maybe with your dog, like do something kind with your dog or your cat. Like, what do they like to do? Like with the cat, maybe play with them with a little fish and just see how that love gets reverberated back to you. With the dog, take your dog to their favorite park or take the dog to your favorite park and have a day together. It doesn't have to be something crazy. It's like this child here is with these animals and he's loving these animals and he's showing these animals kindness, and they're all gathered around him. You've got a badger, a deer, you've got this looks like a guinea pig up here, you've got foxes, you've got a cat, you've got butterflies, you've got a squirrel, you've got a chipmunk, a rabbit, what is that, a hedgehog, and you've got, is that a little sugar squirrel? No, it's a mouse, right? So, and then he's got a bird on his hands too, look. Right? It's like he's not going out of his way, he's just being true to himself. And that's why the thing with nature is always a suggestion, because it's like you're going out into the one thing that doesn't expect anything from us, and yet when we give to nature, we get to see nature blossom just with our love. You'll find a plant somewhere and go and say beautiful things to it every day and just see what happens to it after a time. 1441 on the clock. Look, prosperity. 39 coming through. This is 12 coming through. Changing your perspective. But we've got prosperity and peacock. It's like this had to happen to you so that you could build the character to deal with whatever is next. And that's your prosperity, right? Oftentimes we think we're ready to receive what it is that we're asking for. But the truth of the matter is that we're not ready to receive it because we haven't built up the resistance that we need or the resilience that we need that comes with the blessing that we're receiving. Because a blessing is a blessing, yet receiving a blessing, it creates a burden on other people, which then in turn can create a burden on you. And Leo, what ends up happening is if you haven't built that character that you need, being the sun, being the king of the jungle, you can really become vicious and malicious towards others without realizing it, just in an act to protect yourself, right? Look, we've got 34 Will Tiger coming out. So you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, I just heard. So you don't have to be, but that is for some of you guys. But we've got this Tiger energy coming out saying, do not be afraid to exert your boundaries. Do not be able to stand in your boundaries. Do not be afraid to stand in your boundaries. Do not be afraid to stand true to what you want in your journey. That's why it's like, don't be stuck in the solitary energy. It's saying, what do you want? And what boundaries do you need to create? And how can you kindly and compassionately tell those to people? Like, you don't want anybody touching you, and somebody touches you, just be like, hey, you know, I know you're touching me out of kindness, but I really don't appreciate it when somebody touches me. That's just kind of crossing one of my boundaries, especially if we don't know each other very well, right? Like, it's not mean. And you can't determine how that other person is going to take it, which, yes, they might take it personally, but you're being genuine, and you know it's nothing against that person, that this has to do with your own protection. Do you see what I'm saying? Look at that. You guys are the lion, and we've got all these cats coming out. So I'm hearing paying attention to your intuition is key. Release. Jaguar, number 9. They're saying release this energy around you not trusting your own intuition, because you're really creating this energy of not being able to trust yourself in the future. You're creating this energy of really relying on others to make your decisions for you. And Source is saying you're intuitive. Like, your intuition led you into this situation to begin with so that you could build character. Not fun, I know, but it's the truth. Cave, sanctuary. You need to create. Okay, when this card comes out, this is like connecting with the womb. Okay, like I feel like there's definitely a need to heal that mother energy within you, because we've got the womb, we've got justice, we've got the Popess here, and the Queen of Swords all coming out. So it's like there's definitely a miscommunication between you and your feminine side. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. By nature, Leo, you are the yang, your masculine energy. And so this is just saying that it's okay to be more fluid with yourself. You guys being a lion or the king of the jungle, right? Let's just go back to lion. That's a feline, and all felines are ruled by Mother Bastet or Goddess Bastet, and she rules the sacral chakra. Okay, and that's definitely something that will help you get in touch with your divine femininity, regardless if you're a man or woman. This is energy that will help you become more receptive. Solitude Island. Yeah, I think that you just need to spend some time away from this situation by yourself, not in isolation. This is just about you going within and just really researching the energy that's within you. Like, what's really going on with you, Leo? Have you asked yourself that? Like, what's going on with me? You know, like asking yourself that question can really create a space for your spirit to say, hey, now that you asked, we've got this and this and this going on. Oh, we feel like this, and we need to do something over here. One more, okay? And then you're going to be like, wow, I wish I had done this sooner. Or like, geez, I really wasn't listening to how I felt about myself. And you're just going to see like all kinds of new stuff happen. Yeah, you are worthy of loving yourself. It's funny because I was going to read this one, but then I felt like this one wanted to be picked up. Yeah, they're just saying you are worthy of love. Like, you are in this energy of not thinking that you can trust yourself. And they're saying you need to love yourself. And that comes with trusting yourself and knowing that even if the situation wasn't ideal, it happened for you. Not to you, but for you, for purpose, okay? When I first saw you, I about fell up out my chair. Okay, so I feel like this is your energy either towards this person or this person's energy towards you. It doesn't have to be. This could be somebody outside, but here's the thing. Like, there's this energy coming through right now of this, like, wow, that's a super attraction. Like, I'm very attracted to that person. I'm very attracted to this situation. I'm very attracted to this. But again, it's like you're in this energy of wanting to overcome something. And didn't I say that with this magician? It was like somebody came in your life and offered you something, and you're like, man, I'd really like to manifest that with this person. But you're kind of being cold right now because it's like, oh, I can't be that attracted to this person, or oh, I can't do anything with this person because they're out of my league, or they can't match my energy, or you know what I mean? Like, you start doubting yourself and coming up with all these negative things about yourself, Leo, and that's your beautiful energy. And you need to honor that, and you need to own that and love yourself. Like, if this person offered you something, they offered you something because they see a light within you, right? They see the sun that's shining within you, and you have to see that sun too. Yeah, so this is somebody else. This is not with this energy here. It's interesting that this will come out. It says, I want you more than you know. Like, this could be you towards this person, but I really feel like this is a third-party energy coming in here, like that, what you want to manifest with this person. You want to overcome the negativity. You want to overcome this, and you want to manifest something with this person. But you have to take steps to loving yourself, and if you are in the process of loving yourself, I feel like this is a situation, Leo, where you have to take the next step. This person, they said what they needed to say, and they obviously like you a lot. They want you, but you kind of left them in limbo, right? You're cold to them. It was like you just kind of like cut them out because you didn't really believe what they had to offer was true. And so Source is saying, like, if you really want this person, you need to make the next step. Take a vacation. I think you need to get away from all this crazy ass energy that's around you, going into solitude, taking a vacation, getting out of Dodge. Because the thing is that when you just take a break and you get away from everything, you're going to have a new perspective on things. It's going to be a fresh perspective for you to see things with fresh eyes. Time to relax. Again, back with the take a vacation. Yeah, you work yourself to the bone, Leo. Calm your roll. Calm down. Stop. Don't be so crazy anymore. Don't be so hectic. I'm obsessed out of codependency. I feel like this is the situation here. I feel like that's the thing. This person keeps coming back around in your life, and you're just like, when is this going to end? Like, I've told this person I'm not interested. I've told this person I can't do that. And I feel like that's why you were so cold to this other offer that came in. Because it's like, you're just like, I cannot put up with this bullshit no more. I can't. Well, this person only wants you because they want what you can give them. So if that helps you, like, really find a way to cut them out, like, do so. And oftentimes when it's codependency, you're dealing with a narc and an empath, okay? And if you're the empath, Leo, then you're going to have to go no contact. Like, that's the only way to get narcs to understand that no really does mean no. Other than that, they're just going to sit there and keep thinking, oh, you know, this is what Leo does all the time. Like, and then eventually Leo comes around and we get back together and everything's good, and then you're like over there like, oh, I get back together with this, and then everything blows up, and it's annoying, and it's frustrating, and I want to be done with it. I can't do this anymore. So go no contact. It's going to save your life. It's going to change everything about you, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to find that sense of freedom, right? Didn't the horse, the horse came up on the bottom of the animal deck. You're going to find your freedom with that. You're going to find that release. You're going to let it go. And it's in letting that go. Look, loyalty's coming in. Somebody that's reliable, but you have to be reliable to yourself. Make sure you're grounding yourself and listening to your intuition. Letting go of ancestral bondages, right? Coming into your soul because you want something that's equal, but that comes from following rituals that you've created in your life, creating something, knowing that you are protected, showing kindness to those that weren't kind to you, learning that your connections aren't who you are. You have a purpose that's held in truth that brings beauty, but you have to work towards that transformation because you're about to be a leader. Find peace in your life. Take your responsibility, but that comes with your stability, and you have to sacrifice and become authentic because that's where your happiness lies. This is what your ancestors have put on your back. News is coming about loyalty, but you have to moderate your fear so that you can receive reciprocity. You have to observe when people aren't being honest to you, holding secrets with you. Build a strategy to come up into your power, to change your life, to let go of cycles, to become the ferocious person you are, listening to your wisdom, your innate wisdom. Okay, I have no idea why I was called to do that whole deck, but it's almost like Source was like, look, Leo, I'm done playing this game. You thinking you're not worthy of something. Like, you're an amazing person. I feel it. Like, I feel you being resistance to being called amazing. I feel it. And it's like, Source is like, look, it's time for you to overcome and to really build yourself up and come into a space of honoring the fact that you are intuitive. You are special. You are amazing. You are a wonderful being. But you have to own that. You have to own that. You can't expect somebody else to own that, because the more you expect somebody else to own that, the more you're going to call into your life these people who drain your energy, these people who don't have your best interest in mind, or these people who just say what you want to hear because they want to get something out of you. And I know you're done with that, Leo. Like, I know you're done with that, okay? The Source is saying, if you're done with that, guess what? Say I love you to me. Say I love me. I love you. The 3 most powerful words, right? Like, come on. It's time to say I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. Even if you don't believe it in this now moment, that doesn't mean that you're not going to believe it on down the line. I mean, shoot, guys, I started this self-love journey 3.5 years ago, okay? Saying I love me. 3.5 years ago. And it's just now starting to sink in. I'm not telling you this to, like, make you lose hope. I'm telling you this to say that for some people it happens quickly. For a lot of other people, it takes a lot of time, and just allowing that time to pass. You can't just be like, oh, why can't it happen now? Well, because it didn't take you overnight to get where you are right now on your journey. It took you however old you are in that many years, right? So can't you just wait a year or 2 more, maybe 3 years more to get what it is that you want? Are you really running out of that time? Are you really running out of time like that? Like, I mean, we obviously don't know what tomorrow brings, but in not knowing what tomorrow brings, how can we be content and practice Santosha in this moment? And if you guys don't know what Santosha is, check out my inspirational video playlist, because there is Santosha, a video on what it is in that playlist, and that will explain it to you. But in a nutshell, it's a lot deeper than this, but in a nutshell, Santosha just means finding perfect contentment with this now moment as it is, regardless if you have what it is that you've been asking for or not. That has nothing to do with Santosha. Santosha is just being completely content, you know, and sometimes it's being content with being uncontent or in discontent, right? Like, and that is a key to this journey. You're manifesting what you want. It's just that you're stuck in a period right now where you're trying to reach the end outcome faster than you can put your hands on it, right? Like, and Source is just saying, just take a step back, slow down. There's no reason to be in a rush, Leo, because you're building character, and I need you to have this character because something very beautiful is coming into your life. We've got candles burning for you. I feel like you guys need to burn a candle for yourself. Hold a candle to your heart and say a prayer from your heart for yourself. Say this for yourself. I'm not asking you to say a prayer for anybody. I'm saying I want you, Leo, to say a prayer for yourself. With this candle that I burn, I am an amazing person. May this knowledge fall upon my ears. May this knowledge fall upon my heart. May this knowledge fall upon my inner being. And may I always receive signs showing me just how wonderful and beautiful I am. And may I always receive signs and synchronicity showing me that I am on the correct path. Whatever it is that you need to say, as it is spoken, so shall it be. Amen. Ahoa say. Okay, like, you guys have to do something that brings you back to this place of being in touch with your heart. Your heart has wings. It's flown away from you now, but that doesn't mean you can't get it back. It always comes back. It always comes back if you allow it to. Okay? I love you, Leo. I'm sending out so much light and love to you guys. You guys are going to get through this. You're amazing individuals. Own your power. But I'm going to get out of here. With that being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Leoans, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.